Hello everyone, and welcome to another Fallout 76 news video. Because there was a new Inside the Vault article released late on Thursday, so yes, I know it's Saturday this will be uploaded, so you're getting the news a bit late, but in my defense, all of this stuff is talking about things that happen, like, in the future, pretty much. There's nothing urgent here, really, and all the urgent stuff I already covered on the Thursday video, so I was ahead of that. You know what's going on. I get the news to you as and when it's possible to do so. And I'm literally going to go through the entire Inside the Vault article from back to front, because that makes the most sense. And then there's even some minor channel/Discord server update stuff to touch on at the end as well, because it links into the final thing we'll be talking about. Anyway, let's get started on this, so it can be a nice quick one, and you can all get back to enjoying your weekend. So, first up, Bethesda have put that they are doing some charity stuff. If you listen to the Pipcast over on Kado Genesis's channel, then you'll know about this, because we talked about Bethesda giving away like $1 million or something to help fight the good fight. Yeah! But yeah, they're doing a lot of charity streams at the moment. You can tune in on Twitch every Wednesday from 1 PM to 2 PM Eastern Time to catch them live on Twitch, and just donate a bit of money there to go to charity. The one they'll be supporting next is UNICEF, and it looks like they're kind of cycling through a lot of them from the sounds of this, so that's just a good little thing there. Now, next up is another good little thing, but this time for us. There's another double XP weekend coming. So, from 12 PM Eastern Time on Thursday, June 9th, through to 12 PM Eastern Time on Monday, June 8th, we get double XP in Adventure Mode, Private Worlds, and Nuclear Winter. So, twice the experience, twice the leveling. If you're still needing to get the Nuclear Winter rewards, definitely worth going next weekend. So basically, yeah, next weekend, worth jumping into Nuclear Winter to get those rewards twice as fast. They're not even too difficult to get overall, so that's all good. Or if you're just playing, you're going to level up faster, because I'm wanting to get to level 300 soon on my main, and this'll do it for me quite easily. Now, as I'm sure you'll all know by now, Fasnacht is back. I made a video on it on Thursday when this would have been out otherwise. So yes, it is all back after the delay, and it has been extended until June 9th, something you also know because I mentioned it before. The only new thing we kind of know about here is what is in the free bundle that we're getting. So, from Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday, June 2nd, you should be able to see in the Atom Shop a free bundle, which will include the blue Crazy Guy Fasnacht mask, the red heart sign, and the ochre wallpaper. I honestly don't know how you pronounce that, so apologies on the terrible pronunciation. The only thing we actually get an image of is the blue Crazy Guy Fasnacht mask, which is basically the same as a red one, just kind of a palette swap. And I actually got the red Crazy Guy mask just earlier today on one of the many Fasnachts I've done. So isn't that all fun? Now, onto the thing which is most exciting and will probably get most people clicking on the video, vending machine and display case hotfix. So, they talk about the fact that they disabled camp vending while working to address a duplication issue, something I've talked about in length on this channel. And yes, it's taken them a while, but they believe that they have the issue resolved internally, and they're testing this all out to see if it's going to work, and they're targeting, just targeting, keep in mind, a hotfix for next week to address player vending and re-enable vending machines and display cases, hopefully without any duping this time. And yeah, they do say as well, we will be sure to let you know as soon as we have an exact date to share, so if in the time between recording this and it being published, they have an exact date, that'll be pinned comment down below, so check there just in case. They do also mention in this, we take duplication exploits seriously and work to correct them as often and as quickly as possible. If you believe you found a duplication method or spot another player abusing an exploit, please report it by submitting a ticket to our customer support team. So that's probably as close as we're going to get to me wanting Bethesda to kind of call out duping as a bad thing. Like, it's not a very big grandiose one, but at least they've put on an official, like, Inside the Vault, hey, we take duping seriously and we don't want it to happen. It's like not a screw all dupers kind of thing, but it is at least them acknowledging it and saying it's an issue. Technically, it's not great, but it's better than what it's been so far. Now, that is all the main news. The final thing we've got to talk about is the private test server, because there's some changes that are happening with the private test server, and that are kind of going on with it all and other stuff like that. And my water bottle is very angry about it all. So, the private test server is reopened. It's actually opening up around the time I'm recording this, I believe, but by the time this is out, it will have been opened for a day or so. And it's playtesting for Update 20, which is going to include things like public teams, legendary perks, and the Colossal Problem event. It will not include seasons, 76 seasons, which are like the free season pass thing that they've got going on, but it will include those free. And they're opening up the private test server to all PC players who own Fallout 76 on the Bethesda.net launcher. So, if you're a PC player of Fallout 76, and you own the game on the Bethesda launcher, not just on Steam, if you own it on the Bethesda launcher, then you should have access to the PTS. If you go onto your games list, make sure you've clicked all games, then it should be showing up there. Can't say it's guaranteed to show up there, because I haven't been able to check myself, but it should be showing up there. And this is essentially them trying to get in as many people as humanly possible to help them just playtest all of the stuff that goes on in the PTS, so that we don't have like another Fasnacht or something where it gets delayed because there was a report that they couldn't replicate, so they were like, it must not be a big thing. No, if they've got tons of people, it's going to be easier to find the issues when they're up. And for this reason, they want you to like report to them and report any bugs, issues, any of that stuff that happen in the PTS. So if you're in the PTS, do make sure to give feedback, because that is the most important thing and makes the game better for everyone. Now, there will also be talk about the PTS on this channel and all over the internet, because public test servers are not going to be under NDA anymore. No non-disclosure agreement. I would like it if people could avoid, in the comments of this video at least, talking about all the stuff. I've already seen tons of information which is super spoilery, and I'm not going to talk about it here, because I'm not going to. Instead, on my channel, I actually ran a little poll, which is still ongoing, but I ran a poll asking people if they wanted to see me cover the PTS and to what kind of degree, and the time of recording it was about 70% going, yep, cover it in full. So I am going to be covering it. However, videos I cover on the PTS, which include like spoiler-based stuff, will be very clearly labelled, will have a spoiler warning at the beginning, and I'm going to make sure I'm not revealing any information in the thumbnail or the title. So if you don't want the stuff spoiled, don't panic, you don't need to suddenly unsubscribe and be like, no, I can never look at a bad company side thumbnail again, it will burn my eyes. No, instead, it's just, if you do want to stay up to date, pay attention, because the spoilery videos that I'll end up making will not be quite so flashy and stand out. You'll have to make sure you're subscribed and have clicked the notification bell, in order to make sure you actually get notified about them, or otherwise there's a decent chance you might just miss them, because it's likely just going to be some plain text on a fairly basic background saying, hey, here's the Update 20 stuff that we went over. That's it. Click the video to find out more. So yeah, that's all cool stuff. Additionally, in my Discord server, there is now a channel in the Fallout 76 tab called PTS Spoiler Talk. For anyone in the Discord server who wants to talk about spoilers from the private test server, you can only do so in that channel. There will be an announcement in the announcements from a couple of days ago, but if you go into the bot commands channel, type in !, then PTS, you gain the rank of the PTS role, which allows you to talk in the spoiler chat. So that's just to kind of make sure people aren't just spreading spoilers in the Discord everywhere, and it's all a bit more contained, and you can just freely talk about it in that space without like spoiling anyone else's experience. Because I know there's going to be a lot of people who will want to experience all this stuff fresh. I might not even end up experiencing everything in the PTS myself, so it'd be, cool and all that stuff. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. I'm just double checking there's nothing else I need to talk about. Nope, that is all of it. Thank you all very much for watching. Do feel free to give some feedback, especially on the PTS stuff, and if there's anything you'd like to see me do or not do in the videos I make covering it, because it's going to be slightly touchy subject, I feel. But I'm sure most people will just be like, yeah, give us the information, we don't care, go for it. Anyway, oh, also they say Update 20 is still over a month away, but the fact they say over a month away makes me think it's like 5-6 weeks away. And that's literally something we've just put in the Inside the Vault article, so, 5 or 6 weeks I'm banking on Update 20 rolling around, which is going to be quite a big one. Anyway, that is it for this video. Do leave a like if you enjoy the news just being covered on this channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Join the Discord server if you want to join the spoiler chat, or even if you don't want to join the spoiler chat and just want to chat with all the people not doing the spoiler stuff. That's all the plugging I'm going to worry about in this video. There's other stuff in the description if you feel like it. As always though, thank you all very much for watching. Sarge out.